on, bro.
You can do it all night long. When you need your car towed, who do you call? When you
Tony, I don't know.
Ellie car tower, bro. You have no aura, Flax.
I don't need aura. I need results.
Oh, boys, that's it, man. Anything we want to do, I love you.
If you watch his vlog, he brought a horn in because they wouldn't let him bring the drums.
The Vivers Layla horn.
Yeah, boys in the World Cup.
I started that. That's me.
I built this
Brick by brick.
brick by brick. Oh, Maron, what are you doing? Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share. Do everything you got to do, man. It goes a long way, trust me. You like my shirt? Get straight into the episode.
To all the Warriors fans who are whinging, just know one thing. It's all karma because you dropped Bunty. All the stuff. It's all karma because you dropped Bunty.
Just one time in my life, I want you to be like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Let me get there, bro. Let me get there.
Let him build up.
I love
First things first, priorities.
poking at him.
Priorities, bro.
Go on.
Bunty, number one priority,
I'm
bro.
keeping my mouth shut,
What?
bro.
Yeah, are you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to League Lads. My name is Hectic Fred. We have Flaxy here, Liam Martin 2.0, and we have an old man who's lost, and we just pulled him from the street.
They found me and they gave me some food, and I'm just so grateful for Hectic Fred. Can you go to his stream right
I said
now?
you're home.
guys?
I said you're an old man, and you're just pulling off a random American accent. All right, what are you, Todd Bowley? All right, be quiet.
Matt Wake,
I was
signed the
expecting.
contract.
Hello, my name is Suhaib.
All right, boys and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Boys and gentlemen.
It is League Lads, and we do have to start off the show with being a bit cuckoo because that's just what we do, man. We talk rugby league.
The
and we
NRL
love to
right
have
now.
fun.
The NRL right now is cuckoo, bro.
It's honestly insanity, bro. And like, first things first. Let's speak about the Bulldogs game. Let's get into all the reffing stuff. Let's get into all the antics, right? Shaun Johnson's last home game, bro. I'm gonna cook. Let me just say what I thought. I was walking past the TV, right? I was like, kickoff's gonna be soon, whatever. Then I remembered it's Shaun Johnson's last game. You know what I mean? I was having a feed, and I look at the TV, and I'm like, and I just see him walk out with his wife and his kids, and like, bro, like it's like I couldn't even hear the crowd. That's how crazy. Like, you know, when it's that loud, it's so like overwhelming that they're so loud, they're going off. And I'm just looking, I'm like, fuck, this guy's going to shed a tear, lad. And he did. He shed a few tears before the game.
Did you see the haka, bro?
Beautiful gesture after the game. They did the haka for him, which is, bro, he's just a legend, bro. For me, he's a GOAT. Like, he's one of those players that you're going to always remember no matter what generation you go through. And you're going to watch his highlight reels. Any kid right now getting into rugby league can watch a Shaun Johnson highlight reel, and they can easily think that's the greatest player of all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's this era's Benji.
Yeah, he's literally this era's Benji, like you said. But, man, he was a bit rattled in the first 5 minutes.
He still had the tears
on
the ball.
And I'm like,
that's why he dropped the ball first time he touched it. Jahrome, bro.
And I'm like, bro, don't talk, like, I love, like, we're Doggies fans, right? But don't tell me we're gonna literally ruin this guy's farewell party. You know, like, what did Draymond say to
Paul Pierce?
To Paul Pierce, like, you're not that guy or something.
Paul Pierce said, they don't love you like that. Yeah. You're expecting a farewell to us. Yeah. They don't love you like that.
That's what the Bulldogs were saying to Shaun Johnson.
He said we're Dogs fans. Like, for some reason, I just thought, I heard, we're Casco guys. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're all over my For You page.
I don't understand your algorithm. But anyway,
I don't know, cuz.
Shaun Johnson's last home game. First things first, let's speak about the controversy. Stephen Crichton should have been sin binned, right? Yes or no?
Yeah, but like if the rules are made by me, cuz, he can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Like, the guy headbutted his shoulder. He was upright the whole time and everything. So if I made the rules, well, it's not. But from what the NRL's called the last few years and what was called the night before and what we're just used to, it's a sin bin all day. It's a sin bin all day. Do I think that's a soft sin bin if it is? Yeah, for sure. Well, it is, but doesn't matter. Everything is soft now.
Yeah.
We're this close to touch football.
Literally.
Well, this close. So, but 100%, he's a sin bin. That one's a sin bin. Max King's one's a sin bin. Do I think it changes the result at the end? I really don't think so, but we don't know that.
Yeah, we can't.
So, but the fact that we don't know that, well, I don't like winning and there being a question mark.
Yeah,
I don't like winning and controversy.
Yeah,
like I don't like winning and it just felt. I made a video right after.
You crashed out. You crashed out.
But it just felt tarnished, bro. I like to be able to celebrate and knowing I'm gonna read comments talking about how good we are. and not comments whinging about the refs. And I know, all right, the Warriors fans have a rep where no matter if they lose, that's what the comment section is going to be. But still, regardless, this one was like it was controversial. I don't like that.
Yeah, it was
Do your job, refs. Graham honestly said it's a sin bin.
Yeah, today he came out and said, obviously, he's always going to correct mistakes.
But it's all, like, all right, I'm seeing him coming all year, correcting mistakes. But on the field, there's no mistake correction, cuz. All right, I'm starting to think that this bloke is not the man for the job, cuz. This Graham Annesley bloke.
Yeah, look,
because while they are actually, from week 1
to now, there's every week.
It is getting worse. It's getting worse.
See, the thing is, if you have to come out every week to then apologise and correct people's mistakes every week for, what round is it? 25 weeks?
Hello, something must be wrong. Listen, we're Bulldogs fans, like I said. Me personally, like, I'm literally agreeing with everything you're saying. If I'm refereeing, like, that's not even a penalty to me, lad. Like, the guy's into his he's fallen into his shoulder or whatever it is. The player isn't attempting to hit him in the head. All right, but rules are rules. So if you're going to follow something, you go by the rules. And I don't mind. If Critta got a sin bin, I would have been like, even Critta knew, bro. He's small. He walked off. He's like, who got lucky with that one, lad? You know what I mean? Because even he knew. Now the Max King one, same thing. Like, when are we going to say, we are Bulldogs fans, all right? And like Fred said, the win feels a bit weird now because everyone's going to question it. Like, oh, yeah, Rob, this, that. And I know you do need a bit of luck to make finals and you need a bit of luck to get results to go your way. But, like, it just feels ugly. Referees, we did the whole segment last week. Probably going to do another one today on the referees. But it's just insane, bro. Like, every single week, you have to get something wrong. It doesn't make no sense. It's like you're a tradie, and every single time you go to do your job, you just get it wrong, and you just keep getting work. And you just keep getting wrong, and you just keep getting work. And then the lady that you ruined the house, she recommends you to her friend, and then you just ruin her friend. It's just like it's very weird, bro. Like, it's the only job that you can't, nothing happens to them.
Because you want to laugh? Do you want to laugh? So the amount of comments that said the dogs are a protected species is crazy.
That's crazy, bro. We're not protected,
it's crazy. Me. It's about time we got something. like honestly, after the last 5-6 years, it's about time we bloody got some calls, bro. You know what I mean?
This year, we went to the Para game, right? Kurt Mann's crusher tackle, right? Yeah. It's a penalty all day. 11-4
penalty count.
It's a penalty all day. But I'm not even trying to think. I'm just going off the top of my head what I remember. So if anyone's going to ever call the Bulldogs protected species, that's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see anyone get sin bin after that for any crusher tackle ever.
Yeah.
Like, forceful, not forceful, a crusher tackle is on report, penalty, and the game goes on. It's just...
the Souths game, bro, they literally, didn't stop the clock for us, bro, in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Was it Jack Bird or Aiden Caesar's
Jack Wyden.
Jack Wyden, Aiden Caesar, hip drops, nothing. Like, we're not a protected species at all. And if we were, we'll literally tell you with a smile. We're a protected species. That's why you watch league, lads. We're very real. We're not going to ever be biased.
It's not our fault. Because, I had mates, bro. My mates, especially my main group of mates, right? They were like, oh, cuz, they're going to rig it for the Warriors because Shaun Johnson's last game in New Zealand. And I'm like, brother, it's the Warriors. It's like they're forgetting it's the Warriors, cuz. They're not going to get rubber the green. Yeah, now, the first 15 minutes, I was thinking, they did get, but then 15 minutes later, because they got 10 6 agains in the first 10 minutes of the game.
They had to balance it out on the other end.
It gets evened out every time, bro. But it was evened out before halftime, cuz. after halftime, we had more penalties and shit. I mean, we got more than enough evened out. But I'm just saying, the NRL, I feel like the NRL has something against the Warriors. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that the New Zealanders or after what the owner said a year or two ago, you know what I mean?
But if anything, they should praise the Warriors. They kept the game alive for them. But imagine the Warriors said, nah, we can't play. There's no NRL for that season. What's the NRL making that year? Vlandis and Abda, what are they going to be staring at into their pockets or whatever the company's pockets? Nothing.
Yeah. I just feel like there's something fishy here, cuz. I don't know what it is. And this is from an outsider here, bro. I got no connection to the Warriors, cuz. I should hate them right now. They dropped my favourite player, cuz.
Yeah, Bunty, bro. Good old Bunty.
You know what I mean? But it's all karma for Bunty. All of the bad calls and all of the losses this year, karma for Bunty, bro. Hashtag free Bunty.
Free Bunty, justice for Bunty.
Hashtag free Bunty, but not to Para. Anywhere but Para.
Sorry for that one.
Well, anywhere but there, bro.
But listen, the Bulldogs, man, we
played good.
Let's talk about the game a little bit. I'm not gonna be dragging on too much about it. We did play so well, bro. Like that first 10 minutes, we were down 12 points. I just felt like that was the Warriors' momentum. And I was sitting there watching with my family, my mates, and they're like, I'm telling them, like, I really don't care if we lose. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, sports, sometimes the moment takes over, form takes over, like, everything. The moment, like, someone's leaving, this is a big game, the crowd's there, it just gets them home somehow, some way. It's the magic of sports, and that's why we love watching sports. But I said, if we win this game, like, if we said this last week, if we win this game in New Zealand, we haven't won in New Zealand for, like, 10 years or 4 years, I can't remember, there was, like, a crazy stat. If we win this game, brother, we are serious. Like, we're going to be very, very hard to beat in any finals we get to.
They were full strength.
They were full strength. They had
and another lost Pompey and RTS.
And we travelled. They had the crowd. Yeah, they did lose RTS, but like they had the crowd. They had everything they needed. Like, bro, like insane for us to even go out there and perform like that. Especially, you know, us. Even when Warriors are shit and we go there and we're a bit better, we never win. Like, it's like a bogey team or bogey fixture. So, but I'm just very, very proud of the Bulldogs, bro. Like, I've said this a million times. I said it to Max King and Blake Wilson. Like, bro, I don't care what happens this year. I love yous. And every single week, I'm starting to believe more and more. Like, those grand final tickets that I purchased, are like started to make a bit more sense.
Yeah. No, wallah, I swear, bro. Like, I'm so proud of him, man. This is the four out of the last 5 games we've won 13 plus.
And like, you never imagined
Bro,
that
from
last
when
season.
one drop of rain, I swear to God, Warriors can't play in the rain. When they see rain, because New Zealand is always raining. But when these guys see rain, they turn to crap, bro.
Yeah, they just don't know.
They lost 34-6 as soon as one drop of rain came. 34-6, bro.
That's insane, bro.
All right, and but the Warriors started off really well, but our defense was really good, man. To hold them out again, another second half shutout. I think that's the second or third in a row.
Yeah, what's the stat on that? Like, the Bulldogs haven't conceded the second half try in, like, I don't know how many
It's
games.
been since the Raiders game. Wait,
Couldn't tell it.
No, it was because they kept saying, like, last week I remember the commentator from saying it.
Yeah, we didn't concede against the Dolphins in the second half. We didn't concede the week before that in the second half.
But just
Who was the week before
I feel
Dolphins?
like we're a second
The
half.
Raiders, where you consider the 2 second half tries.
Yeah, that was the last
one. What was that, like 4 games ago?
Yeah.
Round 22.
Yeah, well, that's unbelievable for someone that had bad defense last year.
Yeah,
That's
brother,
insane.
for a
We used
team
to
that
crumble.
had bad defense last year to be first in points allowed.
Bro, it's honestly
It's crazy. It is crazy, and I'm so proud of the way the boys are playing. Because again, no Karen, we lost Kurt Mann, who is integral by the way.
he's
He's
gonna be a
gone
big
for the
loss
whole
for us.
year, and that hurts because that guy, he's playing good,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
got-
the unsung hero.
He's doing the dog work for us, bro.
Yeah, who do you play lock now?
It's a great question, but I think probably Bailey Haywood comes in, bro.
I think Bailey
I
too.
think Bailey Haywood, because that's what Serraldo's looking at. He's looking at that sort of smaller profile, nippy guy that
But
can
you
get
know-
around and make a pass
You
happen.
know who I think it will be, but
Who?
Jamin. I think
Salmon?
it'll be Salmon.
Yeah. He played a bit of lock at Penrith. Even
No,
for-
I think he's
more
a
of a
lock.
lock than a
He's
second
not
row.
a second rower,
Nah,
cuz.
at all.
I swear to God, if I see him second row one more game, I'm gonna lose my.
I mean, like, I
He's
understand.
too little, bro.
No, but I understand that during the game when he just plays there, like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? He's getting his minutes in, Serraldo's managing the team a bit more. I get it.
But he's very similar to Kurtman in build, and I know he threw that absolute horror of a pass against the Warriors, but his ball playing is actually pretty good, and he works very hard. He does a lot of little things. Serraldo says the same thing. He does a lot of little things that a lot of people don't see.
You know who kills me, bro? Jacob Kiraz and Kikau. Like,
What are the offloads?
Jacob Kiraz, listen, I love Jacob Kiraz, bro. And yeah, Jacob Kiraz, they were singing that song for him. But like, I don't know what it is, this Lebo. I think it's the Lebanese in him. It's just that brain snap. It's like, that just makes you happen. And then boom, and then, bro, Kikau kills me when it does
It's
that.
happened three or 4 weeks in a row.
And then he
now.
makes it up.
They both make it.
They both make it up. They both do.
Wallah, I
And-
swear,
and-
but
but if they don't make it up, we're having a different conversation.
Kickout does the offload when it's like we're on the back foot already. Like, cuz, all right, when we're winning, well, when we have momentum, do it.
Yeah, Adox, yeah.
Not when we've bloody conceded
I
a
think it's
try
desperate- I
and
think it's desperate
we've
footy. He's trying to
because
do
we were
something.
1-9 or 1-8 completions
Yeah, that was
when
so
he
bad.
did that offload.
That was so bad,
And it's
bro.
always, I swear to you, it's always in the exact same spot on the exact same tackle. It's always third or fourth tackle
On the left.
from the 40 to the 50 on the left hand side.
Yes.
Same spot every single time throws the offload. And I don't doubt that Serraldo tells him not to, but it has worked at times. Like,
I reckon he tells him-
dude, after that win, and I was watching highlights from all the old games this season, and I swear we've had a few tries that have been scored with an offload from him at the start.
definitely.
Because when he's just focusing on running and nothing else, wallah, they can't stop him.
Nah,
Because he sent Tavita Pango Jr. like to another dimension, cuz with that step.
Sent
With
him back
a
to-
big guy that is that mobile and that strong, is something that's very rare, and I think he should just focus on running hard first.
Pretty quick too, bro. Like that line break, he just busted.
Dude, he's actually fast.
Chucked up his legs, but his legs were up.
Cause
Knee up.
I love Kurtis Morrin so much, cause
Oh,
I was at his day.
I was so happy that it was him that
His first touch of the game, cuz.
and he just scores, bro.
But I was at his debut, so I've loved him ever since I've seen him because he was like a spark. He was like a flash in a very dull pan. Cuz,
yeah, I remember
he's
the
like
team.
spark in a dark.
I remember the team was very like
The
we were
Tigers,
very
man.
dull, bro. Like
Cause he's the spark. He was the spark in the dark, cuz.
Yeah.
Right? Not to mention
spark in the dark, KM, Kurtis Morrin.
Cuz yeah, not to quote initial D, cuz, but like he's the spark in the dark, bro. I absolutely love this man, bro. He plays like he is undersized, for all metrics, cuz. He plays like he's 6'7", 140 kilos, cuz.
And you know what, bro? He's a patient guy. Like, could have asked for a move. Like, could have been like, bro, like, I want game time, 1, 2, 3. Because the guy doesn't care to be on the bench and just come on and smash everyone in front of him.
He
does
rips in.
And you know what it is as well?
Bro.
He's got that grub in him.
Yeah.
If you've noticed.
Mongrel.
He's a mongrel. Like, he'll have a crack, lad. He'll just be like, he'll just go in there, swing his arm. All right, what am I going to get on report? It is what it is.
Cuz
Doesn't matter.
Tavita had clocked him in the head, cuz, off the kickoff. And like a guy his size taking off the kickoff is
Ballsy enough.
at Tavita.
At Tavita.
It looks like Tavita ate him, bro. It looks like Tavita's eating another whole Kurtis Morrin, cuz. But here's the thing. Kurtis Morrin gets hit high and he's laughing at Tavita, cuz.
He's just laughing at him. He's just...
That means, when I see that, screws loose up here, cuz.
Yes, Mitch Barnett territory.
Yeah. Like
you're sick in the head.
Cuz I like contact, but cuz getting clocked in the head, not everybody likes that shit.
Nah, bro.
But there's people that embrace it cuz they want more. Like,
but when you get in the head,
no doubt in my mind, Kurtis Morrin's taking a hit up and he's gonna smash, and he's like, "Is that all you got?" Like, I can just tell.
Just sicko mentality.
Yeah.
He just wants, bro, a dog of war straight up.
Yeah, that's
he
a Dogs of
represents
War
it.
player, cuz I don't want to see him. Like, I don't want to see him out of this team in any capacity next season. He has to be in there every week. I love Kurtis Morrin. Nobody really sings his praises as much, so I'm going to. And same as Bailey, man. I like Bailey's getting better every week, but who's getting better. Like, it's actually crazy how much he improves every week. Bronson Xerri, bro. This guy cannot. He's like, it's like they're gonna give him the electric chair if he doesn't score.
They're like, you have to sit in here
Like,
right
if you
now.
don't score,
what's your last meal?
Yeah, laser beam. Like it's like he's got an assassin like aiming a sniper scope on him. Score! Oh, you're dead.
But last week we said this last week, bro. We said like, he's just to come out of 4 years no footy. Like, think about it, bro. 4 years no footy. You got done with whatever you did. So your mentality is already like you're already in a bad spot. You haven't played footy in 4 years, right? Bro, it's a different lot, bro. If you don't play footy for 6 months, players go off season for holidays, and they come back and they're like, "What the hell?"
Well, like, cause I didn't play for 1 year.
And like
1 year, I was vomiting preseason.
You know what I mean?
I was
No matter
vomiting
what-
preseason. I said, nah, I can't do this and be a labourer. I'm gonna go play basketball. That's what I said. I said I couldn't.
But even with
1.5
basketball-
years, cuz.
this guy
No. Basketball and rugby league, zero comparison in terms of fitness. In terms of fitness required.
Oh, fitness is different. Yeah.
But fitness is like, basketball is all running and bro, people underestimate how, like, cuz
It's hard, man.
the amount you have to train to play like at a decent level rugby league is insane. But like even low level, cuz the preseason, cuz I was literally chundering.
Yeah,
I was gone 1 year, and it's like I wasn't doing nothing. I was still playing basketball, and I was laboring.
You're still moving around.
I was laboring every week. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I was like, I can't, bro. Maybe it's time to hang up the boots.
And he did.
But I was on the fence. I was on the fence, but then I stacked it on site, 6-packing bricks, and then I couldn't do that preseason.
Nah, but
anymore.
like, bro.
But then the next year, I was thinking of doing it again. I'm like, I was like this after a year. Imagine 2 years, bro.
But you're right, Freddie, bro. Like, it's tackling, it's running, it's kicking,
tackling.
it's chasing, it's like trying to stay on side. Like, there's so much elements of the game.
You can't. There's no parking the bus cars. There's no
Yeah,
chilling out.
yeah,
if
there's
you're a
no,
winger,
like-
if you're a winger, maybe you can chill out. But if you're
A
in the
little
mid-
bit, but still, you're not chilling out because you're going up and down the line. You know
Yeah,
what I
you're
mean?
still moving
You're
up and down.
anticipating something. You know what I mean? It's not like you don't have the ball. The ball's on this side of the field.
But no, if
It's got nothing to do with
you're in the middle, cars, when you're
it's
taking
dog work.
carries,
And it's like Marnie, Harry Grant, players like that. Like, they
but
deserve their
good on
flowers.
Bronson for trying his best to stay in shape. He did stay. He was really big in the off season, like
Yeah,
in
it was
the
massive.
off seasons that he missed.
Lost a bit of pace, but still got everything else.
Yeah,
bro.
but seeing him want to say he wants to try and crack that Origin team and get that pace back, that's what I like to hear. Because I think he's very, very motivated and driven. And that hunger after being away for 4 years, you can tell
It's important.
how much he's working based on how he looked game 3 or round 3, which was his first game, and now, cuz he's twice the player.
And he's burning out everyone on the side. That left edge for us, like last thing we spoke about the Bulldogs, that left edge, bro, it's just fun. And then like I look at it and like this is why I think, I don't know, like with grand final talk, I just look and I'm like, bro, straight out, we're pretty good on the edges. Like Crichton, Kiraz, right? I know Kiraz has his brain snaps, but the guy, because I think he's destined to play Origin.
He's second in offloads.
Yeah, but he's destined to play Origin.
Yeah.
Like Kiraz. You can say I'm biased all you want, but he's got everything a winger needs, bro. He's good in the air. He's good at meters. He can score tries. He's a freaking finishing. He's quick. You got Crichton. And the other side,
He's got that toughness.
You got Xerri and Fox. You know what I mean? And we had Wilson. Like no matter who you put there, they were cooking.
They're doing. Oh yeah, we're gonna have Skelly there this week, I reckon, because I think Wilson's out for a while. So Skelton's going to come in.
because Crichton's not playing this week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Crichton's copping the 1 week. But yeah, we're going to get Skelton in and he's going to do a great job.
Yeah.
So Jacob Kiraz is tied second for offloads. Do you know who's first?
Who?
Guess who's first?
Kikau.
No? He plays for South Sydney. Because he's first and Daylight is second. That's how ahead of everyone he is, bro. They say he's unselfish, brother, leading the league in offload.
But this guy's doing a campaign for Tane Moon.
No, it's pissing me off. No, it's pissing me off that so many South fans say about like he's not a first grader. How do we start him every week?
I think he is, but he brain snaps.
I like Tane Milne. I genuinely think when he plays and when they give him the ball, good things happen. Bad things also happen, but like that, every player has their good and bad moments. I genuinely like Tane Milne as a player. I think he's done a lot of good. I think he's the best centre in that South Sydney squad that's played this season.
Listen, one more
because
thing.
Campbell Graham's been
one
injured.
more thing I want to speak about. But I sent a thread of the players injured.
A thread?
A thread, like
thread. That's tripping out.
And it was like Campbell Graham, like all these players, and I'm like, bro, what the hell? We're missing some big stars this year. But off topic, not really off topic, but Bulldogs talk. I think we're the best. We got the best fans in the world, bro. You seen what they did? There's Arabic singers. What he did for like Shut Off, Ace Entertainment.
Yeah, they made. He's got a good voice, you know.
They made like a song for like Red Barney, for Jacob Kiraz and Fox. It was just, bro, it's unbelievable. There's not a fan base in the world that's gonna do shit like that. And they're gonna make an official song. Watch, and this song is gonna be playing at weddings. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Like
they're gonna have Naif on the flute thing, bro.
They go.
Yeah.
He's OG.
It's my cousin, cuz.
He's OG, bro.
Everybody knows Naif, bro.
I know that video on the plane went viral.
Yeah. Cuz everybody, he's worldwide, bro. Naif is worldwide.
I seen him 2 months ago somewhere. I can't remember. But nah, man, I love it, bro. What like it makes me so happy, that culture. And he said one thing as well in the song. You don't really get the Arabic that he was saying.
No, I don't.
He's like, Belmore unites the Muslims and the Christians together. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and I was like, bro, that's so gangster. Like, I'm telling you, if we win the grand final and he's in Belmore singing, there's gonna be a lot of 50s and 100s getting thrown at him.
Yeah, that's if he's not on someone's shoulders.
Yeah. It's gonna be insane, bro.
Cause I just want to see Fox doing the dub care, bro.
Oh, he'll do it. Because they love the culture.
I reckon he'd be good at the end, bro. He'd be athletic enough to do all the crazy shit with the beads, bro. You know, they just gotta teach him. Yeah.
Boys, let's get into Chart Try of the week. Shout out to Char'd, our sponsors. We didn't give him a shout out at the beginning, which is very rude of us. But shout out to the boys down there.
Blame Sui because he made me do it when he does it every week. He wanted me to do it, and that's what happens, cuz.
Say, bro, you're not even in tune. Nah, listen. My Chart Try of the week is Campera. Just absolutely burnt out the Roosters, bro. Like he sent Dom Young couldn't get him.
Dom Young was this close to cardiac arrest, cuz. Tom Yum soup, bro. Tom Yum soup, bro. Tom Yum. It sounds exactly the same.
Bro, what do you come up with?
Bro, because I was watching the Roosters game once, like earlier in the year, and I was browsing this Thai restaurant because the Saturdays I can't cook, so I gotta eat. I gotta order something halfway through. And I just saw Tom Yum soup.
And you're dying.
I was dying, bro. Like, Tom Yum, bro. Look at this. There's got Tom Yum on my menu. Tom Yum, bro.
Because I don't know where the hell, but there's always like people that comment on the episodes. W Fred analogy again. Yeah. It's always Fred's analogies.
The ones that are getting the analogies, bro, I love them.
Yeah,
will someone get Spark in the Dark? Who knows?
Let's see, bro. If they watch they get it.
What a song, cuz.
Tell me so my try of the week, Chart of the week was Campera just burning out everyone, bro. Yeah. And his try record this year, like he's on a tear.
Imagine it was on like an actual good team.
Bro, what the hell would happen? Like insanity.
Yeah.
Who's yours?
My
your
try of the week, it's actually a smoky. This is no one's try of the week, but it's my try of the week because it got to me, it got the cameraman, but that short ball from Latu Fainu to Seyfarth, the angriest man ever, Seyfarth. That's my try of the week because that was so beautiful, so well executed, and it contributed to a Tigers win, which I love.
That safe up is Midge Barnett territory.
No, this guy is like Jack Hetherington 2.0.
Always wants to fight.
No, like I literally, when he's in the right headspace, and when he's gonna get sin bin.
Yeah.
He was never getting sin bin in this game.
Nah, he had his head screwed on.
People were trying to.
That was a great game, bro. That was
actually a mad game. But the refereeing was a bit dodgy. But
3 sin bins, was it?
3 sin bins, yeah.
That's
Two of them, I
insane.
think, 2 of them were not sin bins. I'm sorry. The Bullimore one, I don't agree with. Even though the referee gave him a warning and shit, I don't agree with that being a penalty, cuz at the end of the day. And
What did he even do?
like it was just too many 6 again and penalty calls.
So
But like the one that Bullimore did, it just wasn't a penalty. But
it wasn't a penalty at all. It was just an overreaction.
and then the Schmorle one, which in my opinion was a perfectly good hit. It didn't even hit him in the head. He didn't even hit him in the head.
And he straight away got.
And he got straight sin bin. And
Yeah,
he
went in the
was
thing.
losing it because the Guildford came out of him. He launched the chair cuz into the wall.
He started swearing at someone in the crowd,
Yeah.
like saying something, then he just
Because
launched.
that's just straight
It's shit.
shit.
And they're trying to play like mainly. I think mainly are in the finals now, but they're trying to play finals footy, bro. Like they're trying to get somewhere.
Bro, they're trying to get top 4.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We were all tied. It's sort of around the same mark. Now they can't. You know what I mean?
Now they have to just.
But as Tom and Eddie said, it's a loss that they needed to have.
I see that first.
Yeah, they're gonna get another loss that they need to have this week.
Yeah, hopefully, bro. We got him this week, man. I'm really like a bit worried because Manly. I feel like
Manly have the recipe to beat us. They got big forward packs, smart halves, good outside backs,
fit Tommy.
and they got Tommy.
Shout out to Tommy, bro, because the Tigers beat Manly, right? But the good headlines that came out of Manly's camp today was Tommy Turbo wants to give back some money from his contract. Now, you never hear this in any sport. I've never heard this in my life.
Well, what a nice guy.
I've never heard it, Fred. Like, imagine you, like, and he said this and take about 750 grand back off my contract for the next 2 years because I've been injured for all these years. I just want to honor my team. And like, bro, I remember when there was a time where we could have got Jake and Tom. Like, there was like rumors and stuff. But I just always, I'm like, I had a bit of hope. I'm like, oh, could they turn us around? But then I look at them, I'm like, these guys are Manly boys. They're going to be loyal to the club. They do that. They honor it. And now their brother's playing with them. And just the sheer, like, determination and loyalty for their club, bro. No matter what. They've had different coaches every year, bro. Like, they had Dad SpoonBowl, they had Des Hasler. They had before that.
Jeff Tuvey. Jeff Tuvey, Trent Barrett.
Before
Then Des Hasler.
Yeah, they've had all these coaches, and like the Turbo brothers have just stayed loyal. So that's something you don't really hear in rugby league world. In sporting world, you don't hear that anywhere, lad. You know what I mean?
Just imagine Kevin Durant going, oh yeah, just take like 2 million off my contract because I was injured, or Ben Simmons take 10 million
Imagine
because
that.
I just sat on the bench, or
Imagine
John Wall.
that.
John Wall took 67 million and he didn't play a game
Didn't
those
play a
2
game, bro.
years.
For what? For the Rockets, or was it the?
No, the Wizards, bro.
The Wizards?
He signed the Supermax and then slipped and then injured himself, and then when he was rehabbing, he slipped in the shower, did it again.
He really didn't
Another
play.
year.
He really didn't want to play for the Wizards.
Yeah, nobody wanted. No, but the Wizards could have been. We're like a playoff team when that happened.
Maybe
bro.
still didn't want to play for him, bro. Nah, but yeah, man, Tommy giving up his salary. Like, would you do that or not? Honestly, like, great stuff from him. I wouldn't do it.
I'm not doing it,
I'm
bro.
securing the
If,
bag.
if he's making 50 million a year, then and he wants to give up a few mil, yeah, I'd.
No, if he's making what he's
But
giving
he's
them,
making one.
he's
Like
making
one
what-
is not like bro, one and a half. It really isn't that much, bro. Considering how much they're gonna get taxed, they're probably walking home with half of
considering how much they give the game, bro.
that. Yeah,
Like,
and how much they
that's
give Manly.
5 to 10 years, if you're lucky. You give the game that time of your life, bro. You come back with injuries. You don't even know how to operate without footy, without a schedule, without training. That's why I love seeing like players do something after footy. It's like, really, really interests me to see where the headspace is at. But yeah, shout out to Tommy Turbo.
Yeah, shout out.
What a legend, bro.
Well, I also, because a lot of guys were messaging me this, and I honestly, I said this, bro. You said the Dogs are the best fans in the league. Well, I think in terms of most passionate, it has to go to the Tigers because they have been stinking up the joint every year for the last 10, 12 years, bro. They've been the last 2 years, potentially this year, and on a Thursday night, cuz the hill is packed.
On
Leichhardt,
Thursday, say that again.
Thursday night, where they're probably going to get belted because Manly love putting points on teams.
And you know what? The next day is Friday. You still got work. You still got things to do.
They still got work. You
Still
know what I
got a
mean?
life
They're not a junkie team. You know what I mean? They got
Flexes
work
like
tomorrow. If it's Penrith, then it makes sense why they pack out every Thursday because they don't have work the next day.
They don't have work.
We
They
have
don't
a
have work.
long weekend.
They didn't have work on the day
But
too.
hey, listen. Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to Lockie Galvin, absolute prodigy player. But I was getting text messages and I was getting photos sent to me on Insta about the Fainu boys, bro. Apparently they do this every time they play at Leichhardt. When the game finishes, they jump the fence and they go into the crowd and they just start signing and taking photos and everything. All three of the brothers,
Young and humble,
Sione,
bro.
Latu, and Samuela, all jumped the fence, went into the crowd. You know what I mean? That is...
You know what that shows you, Fred?
Well,
They've
that's
been
something-
raised right.
Yeah.
They've been raised, but they have good parents, they have good family. And, bro, there is always a lot of controversy. I think someone of them, had some sort of problems, but
No, their brother.
their brother, was it their brother?
Their
He's
brother.
sort of in trouble, but, like, the media won't show you what you just said. The media will just tell you about a brother getting involved in some sort of incident. So you can tell they've been raised right. It's not fair to judge all of them off one person's
And I
actions.
think they truly appreciate it more because of the situation that their brother had. Because their brother, bro, I don't know if you remember him, cuz.
The
but
hooker,
this
yeah,
guy,
mainly
this
hooker.
guy, this guy was like Isaac Luke Jr., bro.
Wasn't that Appy or him? They let Appy go.
They
for
let
him.
Appy go because of this kid.
But he was a
You know what I
gun,
mean?
bro.
And I was like, bro, 21. I'm like, if he gets off, because I'm thinking it's a nothing because it just doesn't make sense, bro. It didn't seem like this kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
you're
didn't
watching.
seem like that family, someone like that would, But look, long story short, bro, I think they appreciate it a lot more because of what's happened to their brother.
Yeah, like they probably speak to him every week. They probably see or whatever it is, the visits and whatever.
But I'm so glad they're doing well, bro.
And that's mad to see. And the Tigers are relying on these guys, bro. Because Tigers have a lot of young boys, but like
These guys have been their best player.
these
These
guys
young
can-
boys
if
have
they
been
can-
their best player.
yeah, and if they can lay the foundation from now, like bro, we're a good club now. Like now, I don't know how long we're gonna be a good club for, but you could really see this Geraldo, the values that he looks at things that are how you are with your neighbours. Like I think you were telling me.
Yeah,
this
no.
last time,
He's
like,
super anal about.
he wants to know everything about you. Forget the footy as a person.
He
Because
gets
the
the
club
ick.
is getting built around. Yeah, he gets the
He
ick.
gets the ick, bro.
He gets the
That's
ick.
how I'll describe
He gets
it.
the ick if you're a bad person.
Because I reckon if they go out and someone's rude to the waiter or waitress, he would get the ick.
Serious, like what? You're
It's
not
a
playing.
character thing. Character things are very, very
No, but you
important.
need that when you're rebuilding a club.
Sometimes you
bro.
got to be like Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah.
Great character,
But you need that. You need that, Freddie. And like now, you can tell these guys are humble enough to go to their fans, and they probably understand that these kids, they were that kid once, bro. Like Galvin, there's always that video of him every time he scores, he's doing that in the thing. I don't know if that's him or not.
The Rizzler.
There is that him, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about when he
No,
scores.
every time he scores, or like it's always like best sport 2.0. Those
Yeah,
the best page. Yeah, he does that. So like they were kids once upon a time, and they were fans once upon a time, and then for them to see someone be humble, it's unbelievable.
But I
It's
love
good stuff.
that they're going to get a great role model to come in next season in Jahrome
Jahrome.
Luai, and I just think that's so good for them. I think not next year. I think the year after, that's when they'll make the jump, like
Yeah.
the potential top 8 team.
But what I like,
Do you
The
think
more
they're
I
a
wa-
bottom four team next year?
I gotta see what other teams do.
I think they are. I think they are,
Right.
and I think that Tigers fans shouldn't believe that they're not going to be bottom 4 because when it happens for us, like bro, look at us.
It's a
you know what
slow.
I
It's
mean?
a, bro.
Who would've thought?
There's a lot of good teams in the NRL, bro. They are losing a lot of forwards. I do think they'll probably be towards the bottom of the because for me, I was like, it didn't hit me.
And Appy's getting a year older
Now,
again.
They
Their
needed
best
a
player.
back line, right? And they finally get some good backs. And you look back to their forward pack and they lost to Fainu, Papali'i, Bateman. And they're trying to get rid of Clemmer. All right. Again, you need some Zalmez in the team.
You need
cuz.
some old fellas that
You need some men, cars. Like they should they had James Timo, like not for Luma, they're all gone. Now these old guys are all gone. They need some guys that have done that, been there, done that before in that forward pack again.
Someone to set the platform for them, even in training, bro.
Yeah.
Like you need that experience.
As
someone to be
well,
like-
they should go and start signing utilities, bro. Just so these guys can get some hardworking players in the
when you
we're
have-
saying utilities because that's what the Dogs did, right? Everybody said utilities. Why they're signing utilities? To get some hardworking guys from hardworking cultures who know what it means to be professional, who knows what it means to be great, how to be great because they've been surrounded by greatness the whole time. They need some guys like that.
And there's
bro.
always going to be that
'Cause
eyes on him
you-
lad for this
bro,
spot, bro.
These guys are going to learn that. Why are you making it harder for these young kids to learn the lessons? If you give them some veterancy in the team,
They need that,
because
bro.
they got a young coach, they got young playing group. They need some veterans in the team, bro. They need some guys with some hair on their chest, bro. Give them some
Yeah,
tools.
give him some
you know what I
tune,
mean?
bro, from Char'd, bro. Shout out
Yeah,
to
straight
Char'd,
out,
bro.
cuz. But
Listen,
no.
we're going to speak about the SpoonBowl, bro.
Like, this SpoonBowl's
Bro,
hectic.
did you start this word or has it been before?
I just can't. I feel like I don't know if I've heard
Used
it.
to?
I don't know if I've heard it from somewhere else, and subconsciously, it's just always been in my head
yeah,
to call
That's
last
what
place
No, I think
but-
you've made it up.
I don't want to take credit.
I'm not. I don't know. Cuz I don't want to take credit, bro.
Because it's everywhere now.
But Spoon Bowl is what I describe it as. I don't know if it's because the Super Bowl was first, all right,
Spoon
and
Bowl.
last place is Spoon Bowl.
Yeah, but the first time I ever heard anyone say it, right, was used to, right?
Yeah,
And I'm like,
I
that's a
haven't-
cool name.
Now I don't know if I got it from someone. I don't know who it was, but it's just in my head. So
No,
I don't
right.
want to take. I don't know if I heard it before.
Right, that's all right.
But
Anyway,
I don't
we'll take
wanna-
credit for it.
I don't wanna
on
be on
League
my
Lads.
milk, bro.
We'll take credit for it on League Lads. Thank you very much, guys. Because Tim Manor's talking about it, James Graham's talking about it. It's on the news. It's everywhere. Yeah, a bit of this, bit of that.
Listen,
Fred-
man.
Fred's
Look, one thing I
disappointed.
will say, cuz I started Pookie Bear.
Yeah.
All right. Coming in the NRL scene, that's where I started that. Shit, all right. Because now every time I see a picture about Matt Burton, I see my Pookie Bear. So top comment, bro. I'm like, I started that. That's me.
I built this
Brick by brick.
brick by brick. All right, boys. SpoonBowl. Do you really think the Tigers will win it? Para
Yeah.
wins it. Who's going to win the wooden spoon quickly before we move on to top 8 talk?
I think Tigers get the wooden spoon.
Well, no, it depends on what happens this week, but because if they're tied, I think the Tigers for and against is so bad
Yeah, nah. Oh,
that
yeah.
they have to win by like 66.
So if
Nah, I think Para has to lose one more game. Tigers
Para
have
has to lose this game, and then it's an actual spoon bowl.
So-
where Parramatta have to win.
Who's Para got this week?
Well, no, if because
Para versus Dragons.
West Tigers have the bye, so the
Ooh.
bye gets 2 points regardless.
Yeah.
So spoon bowls, whoever wins the Tigers game doesn't get wooden spoon. So
So what's the point difference now? But
they're both on 16. Tigers have
Tigers get 18.
yes.
So but Parramatta win, they're both on.
They're
If
both on
Parramatta
18.
loses,
But if Parramatta loses, their
Then they have
point,
to-
their
then they
point
have to win.
differential is 60 points. So regardless what happens, whoever loses
We got a
the
spoon bowl.
will get the spoon bowl. We got a proper spoon bowl.
that's hectic.
I've got some work.
Oh,
on
that's
some-
going to be a very watched game, bro. Everyone's
Listen,
going to
so
be...
I want it to be sold out, man.
Listen,
Yeah.
it will be sold out for sure. It's Campbelltown, bro. I know some of the boys from the area are going to be going to the game. It's Friday at 6, so it sucks for me. Like,
Ah, yeah.
you know what I mean? And I was thinking of going, but the boys have said, no, you have to stream it. It's going to be too funny, so I will be. But some of the boys I used to play Oztag with are getting like a big group together to go with some actual wooden spoons.
That's hectic.
So I'd love to see if this is infectious and then we have 1,000
Every-
Tigers fans going with the wooden spoon, you know what I mean? All right, but
Surely
listen,
they're
man,
gonna
at the
proper
end of the
spoon
day,
trophy.
at the end of the day, one of these guys, one of these teams are going to be like the water boy. I got a wooden spoon. duh."
That's one of the movies that I remember watching when I was fucking young.
Cuz-
Adam Sandler.
Cuz that's one of the best movies ever.
one of the best
The
movies.
guy, his teammates making fun of him. I'm the water boy.
He starts getting angry.
I got a wooden spoon. duh."
We never had a podcast just on movies. and shows.
Stop making fun of me.
Look at the camera and do it.
Stop making fun of me.
I watched that movie for the first time this year. It was when I was Waterboy for the charity match.
Oh.
And everyone was like, you haven't even watched the Waterboy, you have to watch it. So I
Oh,
watched
yeah,
it. the
you're
night
young.
That was me.
Yeah.
That's what I told him, bro. Because I've watched The Water Boy 100 times over. I can
Yeah,
understand
same.
Farmer Friend. All right.
You can do it.
No, that's not Farmer Friend.
No,
Farmer
but
yeah.
no, is that in the movie?
No, that's in Longest Yard.
No, bro. Isn't
Oh
he?
yeah, it is in that one. Yeah, he is.
Come on,
That's the
bro.
first one.
Come on, bro.
You can do it all night long.
Listen, let's cut Flaxy's laughter short and speak about Penrith not going to finish in the top four.
Wow.
Listen, boys, Penrith, it's actually crazy, bro. It's insane.
It's inevitable.
It's inevitable. Penrith lose. Can
Every
they fall
em-
out of the four? I don't know. I'm going to ask my good friend here, Flaxy, who attended the game. He had a photo. He looked like tired Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
In the
Okay,
words
he's
of
just
in the
stealing-
wise,
he's just stealing
No,
my-
in the wise words of Hectic Fred. I'm literally giving you your flowers.
Yeah, you
bro.
say that first.
No, I do things differently. I cook the top first. You know what I mean?
He puts the milk and then the cereal.
Yeah, serial killer shit. Now listen, in the wise words of Hectic Fred,
Serial killer.
Flaxy,
What was that so funny?
Because like, who the hell puts milk in the thing? You gotta be a psychopath.
No, but like, because we're talking about cereal and you're a serial killer, you know what I mean?
Dad jokes. Listen,
What do you call a Mexican that lost his car?
I don't know.
Carlos. When you need your car towed, who do you call? This is the stream knows this one. When you need
Tony, I don't know.
Ellie car tower, bro. Oh, bro.
Bro, it's so big that it's funny. It's so weird. It's so not funny that it's funny.
Yeah, it's the shittest joke ever.
Shittest joke.
It's The Office, bro. You ever watch The Office?
Yeah.
It's the best type of humour because dry humour.
Listen, anyway, Penrith lose, right? In the wise words of Hectic Fred, Flaxy, put the photo up here somewhere, looked like a tired Jimmy Butler, looked like a drained Jimmy Buckets.
Bro, he drove
wanna cook
4
him?
hours for that car.
Can you cook him for like
Can I
3
cook-
minutes?
Can I cook him, bro? He voluntarily went to the worst place in Australia. Like, or the worst place that you can go, all right, is Canberra. Next to, I reckon, I haven't been to the Northern Territory, but I reckon those two and Tasmania are like the bottom 3. So he went to Canberra, voluntarily drove 3.5 hours, cuz, all right, fuel's like $2 a litre, all right, and he went, and then he watched his team have like 65% possession and lose the game. He watched and he I think it's fair. Like after that one, cuz, and this is a team with a rivalry, by the way. They have beef.
Yeah, we got a
Joseph Tarp. Oh, cuz I was even more beef than I thought. Cuz at the end of the day, Joseph Tarpany sunned the entire forward pack.
Yeah, he smashed them, bro.
Well, he actually smashed them.
He absolutely.
He looked like last season Joseph Tarpany.
How was it live to see your team lose like that? Like, did it hurt a bit? The dagger in the heart. Give us your thoughts, Mr. Flaxy.
Look, I walked into that week thinking, all right, 20-minute drive for first week of finals. We're versing the Roosters. Life's going to be easy. Now I'm looking at it now. I might have to buy a ticket to go to Melbourne, bro. I might have... I'm just... Bro, off an innocent pass.
He's losing it, bro.
Yeah, actually, you know,
He's crashing out.
These guys don't understand how much it means to Flaxy.
Niddly diddly diddly diddly.
No,
They did
like,
their best.
Like, listen,
They did their best. Shut up.
tell me about the game. Like, what's wrong with Penrith at the moment? Because they have been scraping wins. Nathan Cleary has been putting miracle things out of his ass. Him and the centers and To'o and everyone's just doing their thing, lad. Like the Parrot game, you were getting like that was rubbish.
Yeah, oh, man,
Yeah, they haven't looked themselves.
We haven't
the whole year. The whole year. Let's be real. The whole year.
I've been copping it all year, pretty much. Oh, there's cracks, there's holes. You know, they're finally breaking. Look, I just got to tell you guys a blunt truth. We're not going to be perfect forever. You know, it's not. You know, we're not going to be at the top. There's going to be a time that we do fall, and unfortunately, this year, you know, the cracks have started showing with the. You know, we've lost over.
Sorry.
Yeah. We've lost over a team worth of players over the last 3 years. You know, we have given up so many players and still been able to do what we do. But in terms of this game, you know, that side is just a defensive liability, and they kept going. And they did Bizza a hard one as well, because they kept kicking to him, which I found confusing, but they kept kicking short to him, so he had to run and chase the ball, and it caused him to cause errors, which got a try on the wing. But I didn't think our defense was horrible. I said this to you. I didn't think our defense was horrible. I felt like it was just a few soft tries, not by the main fault of the defense. But over the past few weeks especially, it's just been, you know, you just see a lot of cracks forming, and I think we actually win the 2 games if Nathan Cleary's healthy.
I agree.
For the whole thing. If
Oh,
Nathan
yeah, for
Cleary
sure.
played Canberra, we win. If he played the full game for Melbourne, we win.
I agree.
I just think look, he's played, 10 games this season? We've had a lot of issues.
And 2 of those games he got injured in. So
Yeah.
really it's 8 full games.
Yeah, and yeah, there's cracks forming. Do I think we're going to drop out of the bottom 4? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Because that means they'd have to lose to South Sydney.
Or Titans, and that's just not going to happen.
Yes. I'm expecting a big response this week.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we have that coaching stuff. We have the systems in place to make sure this stuff doesn't happen long term. And I did have my saying, we don't lose 2 in a row. Well, we don't lose 3 in a row. So,
Well, yeah, that saying's well and truly dead now that they lost 2 in a row.
Oh, man.
Every comment.
As soon as full time.
Lawrence beat me to it, bro.
Everyone, bro, just, you don't lose 2 in a row. You don't lose 2 in a row. I got calls from Haynezy. I just couldn't escape.
No, fuck me. Then I would launch my phone if I lose. Haynesy's never getting my number ever. I want. He can message me anything he wants. But nah, I'm telling you, bro, he would stir me up so badly. I would not. I'm never giving. Haynesy's never getting my phone number, bro.
Bro, it was the fact that we didn't only lose, but it's the fact they're versing the Titans and now they're second. They took our spot. And
They demolished them, by the way.
It's just.
You know,
my brain
Haynes
hurts,
is one of my favorite.
Well, he's my favorite.
He actually is, but he's so passionate. Cuz.
He's number one rage baiter, bro. Like he would fucking I shouldn't even be saying this. Because now he knows that he can get under my skin anytime he wants.
Like, cut this out, cut it. Like,
No.
Hit this segment so he doesn't know.
No, don't. But no, I love Haynezy, bro. That's my guy. I see him, bro. I see him at so many games, bro. When I go to Dogs games, he's at Belmore, cuz. He's at Olympic Park, cuz. He's at bloody
Suncorp. He
He loves the sport.
Bro,
he loves the sport.
nobody loves the sport more than Haynezy, cuz. Nobody loves
He's a
the
legend,
sport.
bro.
And cuz he keeps posting no matter what anybody says, I fucking love Haynezy, bro.
Yeah.
But man, he's the best rage baiter on the fucking platform, bro.
Stop swearing, but
He's the best rage baiter on the platform, bro. And that's why so many people don't like. So many people gin when they see his head.
so like
Because they
explain
know
rage baiter to me. So what's he?
rage
Give me an
bait is
example.
he's intentionally getting under your skin.
Oh yeah.
He
They put out a
like
statement
Critta,
about Seabus security, and I'm like, I love this guy, bro. He's a proper professional.
Yeah, they didn't let him bring the
supporter.
drums in. I don't get that. Bro.
Yeah.
I don't like
So
that, man. I don't.
He brought
let him
if you
bring
watch his
it, bro.
vlog, if you watch his vlog, he brought a horn in because they wouldn't let him bring the drums.
The Vivers Layla horn.
Yeah, boys in the World Cup.
Cause nothing beats. Cause we went to round one last year. We went to Storm versus Parramatta.
Yeah.
Emilio the Savage.
Oh, yeah.
He brought a megaphone, cuz, and the Parramatta. He was actually loud megaphone. Bro, the Parramatta fans, he was starting beef with them from
I think I remember you sent me snaps that day.
30, 40 meters away, cuz.
What was he saying?
He was just like, use a shit, 38 years. This old lady was like, we were walking out, cuz, like, they were in the lower part of the section. So we're walking down the stairs, they're over there.
Yeah.
And they're just casting abuse at Emilio. The guy's like 16 years old at the time. But rage bait, bro, they get under your skin.
Yeah,
like,
he knows how to get to people.
Yeah, same. But Haynezy, nobody gets to Haynezy. Nobody gets under people's skin more than Haynezy in the community, in my opinion. He cracks me up.
You know, I
we love
just can't wait. Love you, Haynesy, but I just can't wait. We decided to skip you, give you mercy for week one. We're going to just go versus Melbourne.
Oh, yeah. They're 1-20 against Melbourne and Penrith combined.
Come on,
their last...
Tigers have a better stat than you.
Yeah.
No, well, let's not get into that. Let's speak about Penrith. What are they going to do? Are they going to be all right, Flaxseed?
So
That'd
look,
be sweet, bro.
Look, you want my honest opinion, and this is the thing. This is what I think we're going to do. So when it goes to the finals, I think we rest Nathan Cleary for the week one regardless. Because if we win, we then get that week off, which gives him extra time, and then he comes back in the prelims. If we lose, he just comes back the next week. It's a non-elimination game, and I don't think we should risk him in a non-elimination game. So
who do you think
they will, bro?
who do you think you play first round?
Well, I don't think Sharks beat Manly. I think they have I think they're versus not this week, but next week. So I think it will be Roosters, but it won't be Sharks. Like it will either be.
They have
Roosters.
Manly last game of the year, like last round of the year, which is gonna be crazy. Like,
Who has them?
Sharks and
Sharks got
Manly is
Manly.
last game of the
Oh,
year.
Last
yeah.
game of the year. So that
Top four,
last
top 8.
round of the year,
that's
bro.
crazy.
It's a big game.
If they win, because I don't see Roosters dropping a game. They got Rabbitohs and they got Raiders. So if it's all up to Sharks, we're either versing Roosters or Melbourne. So either way, it's a hard game. I'd prefer us to verse Melbourne because it's a mentality thing. We haven't beat them all year. We've beaten the Roosters, and we beat them without Cleary. So it's more of a mentality thing for me. If we can go down to Melbourne and beat Melbourne,
Ooh, fireworks, lad.
just big motivation for
And then
them.
Cleary comes back.
And then Cleary comes back.
No, I think Penrith will be all right.
I listened to something that Tim Manor said in 2009. They actually threw the last game of the season against the Dragons, knowing that they were going to verse the Dragons the next week in the round one of the finals.
So they let him
and they actually threw the game like the coach. I think it was Brian Smith.
could be back then.
So he was just didn't talk about the game at all, and then they lost, and he said, "Oh yeah, that was on me. Now we'll show them." And then Tim Manor said the whole playing group thought they knew they were gonna win the next week. because the
crazy.
Dragons are all cocky and shit.
That's
and everything.
crazy, bro.
So
See, that's like
so
mastermind
you never
coaching.
know with like what mind games that can potentially be played.
And
Maybe
Ivan
we're
plays
trying to get
mind games.
forced, like,
Because, dude, if they lose full strength to Melbourne, then that confidence gets a hit. But if they have something to pin down, oh, we didn't have Nathan.
Yeah, I think to get that 4th title in a row, you're gonna have to do some mind games and get these boys out of their comfort zone.
and look,
So
no one
a
said
few
it was going to
losses
be
is-
easy.
I always tell everyone, bro, a few losses before finals is fucking perfect. You see where you're lacking.
I'd rather be doing it now than in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, so everyone's bubbles bursted.
Yeah.
No one's him. Like, yeah, you're shit.
You
Step
need,
your
you need
levels
the
up when
arguments,
it-
cuz. You
Yeah.
need the arguments. You need the hard conversations. You need, it's your arc, bro.
100%, bro.
And
Boys,
as Hello
I
Sports
wanna
said,
give-
that's what it's for Manly right now.
Yeah, if
It's
we
gonna be
lose to
worrying.
Manly, that's our arc, bro.
Yeah.
That's our like.
we can hang that one in the ceiling, lad.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey, boys, look. what we
good
did-
stuff.
Listen, you're acting like you're a top shooter already. You won a few games, cuz you lost to Manly. 1 week left. Cowboys, let's fuck them up. Gone to finals. All right, that's what the mentality is
That's
going to
the
be if you lose a
mentality
game.
should be,
cuz, you know what I mean? So,
But listen, boys, I want to give Jahrome Hughes his flowers quickly.
Dally M.
Had his shakes out, I think, during the week. He deserves the Dally M or not. Cameron Munster's been injured. Pappenhaus has been injured. Wishart's been covering. Meany's been in and out of the team. Coates has been. Everyone. There hasn't been anyone that's consistently playing in this team. But like a big name, Jahrome Hughes is the only one, lad.
Yeah.
And he's showing everyone he's him. And we've rated him for years now, lad. We
I think
we
he's-
know what he
yeah,
does.
yeah.
We know
I
how
thi-
good he is.
I think he should be the Dally M this year, but I don't think he's going to win. It's going to be very similar to last year.
Yeah, we're gonna get
And
robbed
I
again.
think it's going to be because he's getting rested the next 2 weeks too.
Ah, yeah, so there goes.
So
his-
Hala, I think that's 12 points that he's going to potentially lose. And the
Tedesco.
thing is, Tedesco, but
let's go into the
I
game.
saw,
Good,
oh my God, I forgot his name. The blonde guy from Hello, he was on Hello Sport. I forgot his name. Oh my goodness. He looks
the
like Brett Finch.
The super coach guy.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
like Brett
Yeah,
Finch.
I like that
bro.
guy. He's a legend.
He said something, and I'm like, he said it, and it was meant to be a hot take, but I'm like, fuck, he's right. He said turbo. Bro, turbo, I've been saying it like to the stream the last 6-7 weeks, bro. He's in like insane form right now.
Did he score a hat trick the other day?
He's
got a
in,
hat
yeah,
trick.
he's in like 2021 form right now. He was only like 7 or 9 points behind Hughes and Tedesco. Sorry, behind Edwards and Tedesco, because Edwards was leading at the time. Edwards and
Yeah,
Tedesco.
that's right. Then he
Bro,
origin
they've been
injury.
on a pretty good run of wins since then, and he's been pretty instrumental in all
He's
of
been
them.
grabbing points every week.
Well,
bro.
I think he knows how to grab Dally M points that guy because he gets the line break,
Assists,
assists, tries. You know what I mean? He's a genuine threat. I think that's the top 3 for me.
Yeah,
I think-
Tommy, bro. Tommy's been good.
because
This
I was
year.
thinking, I'm like, I didn't know he was only like 6-7 points behind. I watched Guru and Kempi, and they were talking about it, and I'm like, he's
It
right.
makes
he's
a lot
on,
of-
he's onto something.
It makes a lot of
we
sense.
we know, like the NBA MVP, the best player doesn't always win Dally M or MVP,
most
bro.
consistent
You know what I
one,
mean? It really is just, who can ensure there's a lot of factors that go into it.
But the ending
But you
is
got to know how to get Dally M points.
no.
and
But the
that's
ending is the most is important. You know what I mean?
How
'Cause
you finish the
How you
season.
finish the season is important, especially if
Yeah.
you get a clean run of games and
Yeah.
some good points to pick up. Beautiful.
100%.
But yeah,
bro.
Jahrome Hughes deserves it, bro.
I think Jahrome should win it, but he probably
Yeah,
won't
probably
win it.
What is it?
They don't
Frank?
like Kiwis.
that's not a nice thing, bro. Straight up, it's shit go, bro. Give Shaun Johnson his Dally M, bro. We're still waiting for it, lad. Flexi got anything to
Honorary.
say on it?
I was just on Storm real quick. How's Farlongo like fit into the mix of maybe getting? Is this his first year, right?
This is
Yes.
no. This is his like first year where
proper
he
year.
plays like he. I think he played last year at the
I think he
end.
played like 2 games last year.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna think like rookie.
But like
of the
no,
year.
he's eligible for rookie of the year this year, but there's no way he wins
There's
rookie
no
of the
way he
year.
wins
Yeah,
it.
no.
But
So Galvin is 100% rookie of the year, but he's not eligible. I think it's going to go to Ito or
Why isn't he eligible?
suspension.
suspension because of the hip drop.
Fuck.
Yeah, I think
Get
I
out of
hate
there,
that, by the way.
That's the
But
shittest rule in the
I
world.
think I might go to KO Ito. I fucking probably. I
KO
say
Ito,
KO
no,
Ito, bro.
it's his name.
Is it his first
Yeah.
name? Okay, yeah. Ito, I
I
like
invested
Strange.
early. I invested early in
Dude,
him, bro.
wallah, he's a gun, bro.
I invested
He's
so early in
so
Supercoach, bro.
base stat-
I bought him. I'm like, this guy's gonna play this year. Then boom, like the next week he plays. I've kept him on team.
Base stat machine, but he
Yeah.
just does all the hard stuff, nitty gritty.
Picks up a try here and there too. It's
I
nice.
also like Jack Bostock.
Fuck, he's surprised me as well, bro.
Yeah.
Every time he gets the ball, he's gonna score.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, and I can't wait.
A lot of
We'll
good
do
rookies, man.
We'll do a mad episode on that. That'll be a good episode for like an awards night or something. We'll see how it goes. We'll give our predictions before it. Boys, you said not boys, or Freddie, you said something on TikTok the other day about Cronulla Sharks and their little dilemma with Nico Hynes coming back now. They have that, what's his name? Atkins? Is it Atkinson. They have, who else is playing in that team?
So
Trindle.
they got Kennedy, Trindle, Atkinson, Nico Hynes that can all potentially play
And
in
you
the
said something which is probably a little bit controversial to some people.
Yeah, it's
but
a tough
fully
decision.
Get it. I fully get this.
It's a really tough decision, and a lot of people I think misunderstood when I said I don't think Nico Hynes is like a natural half. What I meant by that is he hasn't played there a long time. Like his first season playing in the halves was the Dally M year, okay, but he's really good. He's a good half. I'm not saying he's not a good half, but when the games get tough, he looks lost because he doesn't have enough. He hasn't had enough reps in the
IQ
halves,
for
bro.
it as well.
It's something that you got to get. There's a reason why halves get so much better when they're in their 30s now because it's all up here. And Nico, in my opinion, because he hasn't played in the halves long enough. He doesn't have that IQ yet. You know what I mean? And he doesn't know what to do when the times get tough in the big games. You know what I mean? But you know what he does have? Championship rep experience at fullback. And I just think, and as much as I actually do like Will Kennedy, he's dropped off a lot this year to last year. His numbers are like half of what they were last year.
It's not a crazy take when we said Connor Tracy. You were saying this.
Yeah, I was saying, look, as good as he was last year, Will, when he went down and Connor Tracy took over, they actually look better.
Of course.
Slightly better.
Not crazy, yeah.
But like they didn't actually miss a beat when Will Kennedy went down. But I just feel like, and I wouldn't actually do it this year because it's too late to make those changes. I think this year I will just have Atkinson at like 14. But the reason why Atkinson and Trindle are working so well is they've just been playing Jack Williams at 14. And they've been killing it off the bench with Jack Williams, Hazelton, and whoever else they want to bring off the bench. They play around with it a lot. Like Roy, I think they got Royce Hunt. They've been starting Oregon Kaufusi and Toby Rudolph, and they literally have a bench of Jack Williams, Royce Hunt, Tom Hazelton. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, there's so much.
Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you can't outmuscle them.
And
No way.
I actually think they're gonna surprise some people in the finals.
I'm very worried to face them.
They've already beaten Melbourne once
with that pack, brother.
And I actually think with Nico back, they can beat Melbourne again because that forward pack is something different. And there is so much size. If they lose Nelson or Kamakamita and I think that's why they're resting because they know. Like I think Nelson will have a rest because he's a player that's very susceptible to getting injured.
Yeah, he's
that's
fragile.
As much as I love bro, if there was a prop that could potentially, and they said on the commentary that he's not going anywhere the next 2 years. They've ironed out all the details, but hypothetically speaking, he's a dogs of war forward. I would go for him instantly, but. It's that question mark around his health. But that is going to be a really good matchup, bro.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy, bro.
And I know...
So you're saying Nico to fullback.
But I think the best thing for next season, if I had to pick one of the guys... Because I like Atkinson, I like Trindle, and they work so well together. Like, they
complement each other in the half.
They play like their best mates, bro. They play like they've played with each other for years. All right? And I just think the best thing for the team would be to keep that together. Don't break that. Keep Brayley at hooker because he's playing out of his mind this season.
No, he's unbelievable.
And you just play Nico at fullback. And I think the team would be better off with that.
No, but I think Nico at fullback isn't about shout. We watched him play fullback for Melbourne in grand final. Was he played the grand final off the bench, right?
Yeah, off the bench.
Off the bench.
But still, he played a lot of fullback
that whole season. Not the whole season, but a lot of the season at fullback.
Yeah.
Because I think it's less pressure for him.
But he's played there a lot more.
Yeah, but what it is for me, like maybe I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's less pressure. I feel like he can float around whenever he wants.
Yeah.
He's not really setting up people. People aren't taking his word. He's not commanding. He's not leading. You get me? Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's that. Like, it just suits his skill set better.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to be like. I know the good thing about Will Kennedy is I know he's very vocal from the back and he organises the defensive line really well.
He's a good leader.
But I feel like Nico can do that as well because it's like he's been a Craig Bellamy fullback. You know what I mean?
He knows the standards of the.
And I think Nico is a really good fullback. I think he's a really good half too. But I think at fullback, you give him a full preseason to get everything. Get himself back up to speed at fullback, knowing where to be.
He'll be gone.
He's that guy he's gonna be insane. His numbers are actually gonna be better at fullback, in my opinion, than they are in the halves.
Because Nico is a fullback to me. Like we said this. I don't see him as a 7. He's more of a 6. He's more of a flary, fun guy. You hear me? Run around this, that. So yeah, it's not a crazy take, bro.
This is a good problem to have, bro.
Yeah.
This is a good problem to have, bro.
Especially Atkinson's rises, bro. He just came out of nowhere.
Bro.
Everyone started going crazy from game 1.
Bro, he didn't even crack the Italy team in the halves. He was playing in the centres for Italy, bro, in the World Cup.
Who's their halves, Italy? quickly.
Cause I don't remember, bro.
So he couldn't crack him, but we don't know who the half.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not like they got like freaking Samoan halves in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this is Italian.
Yeah, you don't really know even know who. Like,
Yeah, you don't know. Wallah, you don't know.
Oh, Maron. Boys, I got one more question before we do our tips.
He has the gabagool, bro.
He has the gabagool in him. I got one more question before we do our tips. Top 8, bro. Who's making it? I think there's one more spot.
So
There is one more spot
the top
left, yeah?
7 is locked in. It is Dragons,
Raiders,
Dolphins,
Dolphins.
Broncos, and
Newcastle
that can make it.
Man, if Newcastle didn't get robbed last week,
So Canberra are
I think they would make it.
Canberra are least favourites.
They would currently be
Because they are on-
They would currently be 8th.
They're the least favourites because they
their
got the
points.
Roosters.
And no, because I'm just talking about right
Yeah.
now. Off their points, they look like the least favourites. I feel like Brisbane are the favourites straight out. Because if Dragons don't win and Brisbane win next game,
The Raiders
Brisbane
are-
are in the 8.
The Raiders are $33.
That's insane, bro.
The issue is Dragons need to drop a game for one of these teams to come forward. If Dragons don't, they got the
Who
Eels.
they have last
They
round?
got the Eels and Raiders. So I would say the Raiders have the best chance. But then they have the Roosters.
I feel like Eels are going to beat
Well,
them.
no, the Raiders are going to beat them because the Dragons don't win to get 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
They're going to beat the Eels this week, and then they're going to go next week, and they're going to lose to the Raiders.
No consistency if they
So,
lost.
if the Raiders beat the Roosters, they're pretty much going to go through.
You know
Where's
what I'm
that
scared
Raiders
of?
game?
You know what I'm scared of, Freddie?
What?
Wallah. I'm scared to face Brisbane in the finals time.
I'm not scared.
Because Payne Haas,
Allianz.
Adam Reynolds,
Oh, no, sorry.
Reece
That's
Walsh,
Char'd.
Ezra Mam.
They're all injured, man.
No, but they'll be back for finals.
I don't think they will.
No, Payne Haas is playing this week.
You're paying Harsey,
Adam Reynolds is already playing.
but we
Reece Walsh
nicked
is
them.
still out, yeah?
But we already nicked them, and,
With them.
we didn't have Critta.
That's very, very
And
true.
it's going to be.
But I don't know why,
Cause
bro.
you
I just
did-
feel like
you did-
those
you
teams,
think-
they rise in those moments, cuz. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
why.
this is all. There are a lot of guys in that team that also got nicked like by 50 in round 1 against Parramatta a few years back.
And
Alright.
grand final vibes.
And bro, it's going to be so hard to play at an ANZ stadium or Accor stadium with 60,000 plus people there.
I mean,
And that's what's going to happen if the Dogs play at a home final. It's going to be there, and there's going to be a lot of people there, and there's not going to be a lot of Brisbane fans there.
So do you think Dragons or Brisbane? Who out of those 4?
I think the Dragons are going to make it through.
I think the Dragons make
All they
that.
have to do is win one more game.
And that's it.
Are they 2 points ahead of everyone?
they're one game.
One game, yeah. They're gonna beat the Eels this week and make it through.
If they beat the Eels this
And
week,
then
they'll
man,
go to
is
30.
then we're talking about 70,000 because there'll be a lot of Dragons fans that go there as well. But that
That's gonna be
that is
fun.
going to be the most insane round 1 game
In a long
in a very
time.
long time.
So if Dragons win, they go to 30, and depending on the results throughout the week, a team can go to 28. The thing is that the Dragons have the worst differential out of all of them,
Yeah.
except for the Raiders. So even if Dragons really realistically need
What happened to the
win both
Dolphins?
games. What happened to the
What,
Dolphins?
exactly what I told you. Exactly
listen.
what I told you.
Fred's gonna go on another rant again.
Yeah,
Well, I was right, but
that's
tell me I
rage
was.
baiting. We were
No, no,
talking
no.
about it. That's
And
what
rage
rage baiting
baiting
is.
is.
Tell me I was wrong. Tell me I was
No,
wrong.
you weren't wrong. I
was
fully agree
right.
with
They were first when I
The
said
only
this.
thing I ever say about the Dolphins is they're a Wayne Bennett team. Yeah, so this they're gonna be hard to crack sometimes.
Because Wallah, since he's checked out,
He doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, he's like,
Wallah, he's chilling. He's like,
he's pushing chairs out.
hey, Peter members and lost, bro.
Well, that's actually crazy because the Dolphins have the Broncos this weekend. Whoever wins that is still in. Whoever loses that's done.
Yeah,
That's
so-
crazy.
yeah, that's a good game as well, bro. We got some good matchups, boys. Anything else to speak about before we get into our tips?
Yeah, what a comeback round, cuz.
Yeah,
16-0, you lose. 12-0, you lose. Cuz I was dying at that Parramatta Broncos game, bro. And it pisses me off.
Bro,
how
that
little
last
ball
try,
Katoni
Reynolds-
Staggs gets. Give Katoni Staggs more ball, please, Brisbane.
was that was it Reynolds that was like? I think it was the game was tied or something, and then someone just dropped the ball and he just ran and scored.
Yeah.
Like,
So there was 16-0 down Broncos, and they got it up to 16-all. And then I think it was Penasini.
he just dropped.
Tried to
Talangi.
offload. I think it was something.
No, the ball just
happened.
came out. I don't know what happened.
No, he tried to offload it, and then they all missed it,
And
and
then
then
Reynolds
Reynolds,
just picks it up.
just picked it up.
Scoops and scores.
It's always
bro.
Reynolds that picks it up, because that's when the laughter began. Because we won an hour before,
And then they got.
and then they lost 16-0.
Oh, that one hurts, bro.
That
Boys,
was funny.
tips ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Flaxy,
lad.
Freddie, boys. North Queensland Cowboys and Melbourne Storms. Who wins that one?
I'm gonna go the Cowboys because Storm's resting everyone.
Cowboys.
I'm going Cowboys 1-12. Dogs and Manly.
Yeah,
Shout out
Cowboys
to
are-
Hello Sports, man.
Cowboys
We're
are
our
sure.
enemies this week. Freddie, are you going there or not?
Yes, I
Freddie,
am.
you'll be in attendance. Make sure you're all tuning into that stream, liking, subscribing,
That
commenting.
that one, bro.
That's gonna be crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That's gonna be crazy.
I've been streaming for 5 years in total, but I've been doing NRL stuff for 3 years, cuz.
Yep.
This game is going to be the funniest thing I've ever done in my whole life, bro.
Don't tell him that. I'm gonna watch that after the game.
Like genuinely, like I haven't even, bro. Since Tom told me to come on, we haven't even spoken about it. But it's booked in, yeah.
Yeah, it's locked in.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, boys. I think this is gonna be the funniest stream I've ever had in my entire life.
That's massive coming from.
Alright, this has been a lot. 3 years in the making for something like this, because it has been funny with Tom and Eddie. Like Eddie's not gonna be here, but it's gonna be funny with them as a neutral watching me watch the Dragons game.
Yeah.
Then it was funny. Then we were all going for the same team in Origin, and now we're going against each other.
That's gonna be good.
Do you think it's going to be like a game of Monopoly? It's just going to be like someone throws a table.
Yeah.
Get out!
Yeah.
And then I don't know why. I want this game to be a draw so I can do that. They can do that group hug again.
We've already drawn once as well.
Start going
That'd
like
be
this.
funny. But yeah, no Critta's gonna be big. I'm actually gonna go Manly 1-12 here.
I'm going Bulldogs 1-12, lad. A Matty Burden field goal.
Bulldogs at home. They haven't lost at home all season.
1-12.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be already 40,000 tickets sold apparently.
I bought my tickets about a month ago.
Cause Wallah, if he, what do you think?
1-12.
1-12.
Okay.
Can't be
Bulldogs
a blowout.
1-12?
Nah, it can't be a blow.
Yeah, I think I'm very worried.
You know what?
I've
I'm
been
gonna
very
be an
worried about
arsehole.
Manly all year.
I'm going to be an arsehole. It's going to be a Bulldogs by a field goal.
Ooh, yeah, he said the same thing.
Gang.
That'd be good. It'd be hard to beat, because if Daly Cherry Evans doesn't play well, bro, he's getting the weekly Strawberry Evans, mate. He's getting the nightly Strawberry Evans fucking treatment, bro.
Boys, Penrith and Rabbitohs.
We don't lose 3 in a row, boys. Let's get it. Panthers 13 plus.
Wallah, I'm not even kidding, bro. This could be extremely ugly for South Sydney. And
I'm gonna go Penrith by 40, lad.
Yeah, I'm saying like Penrith by 30 plus.
We beat them 40.
If South Sydney can do us a favour, that'd be
I'm going
great.
Liam Martin for a double.
Okay, done. We're all going 50 plus. Para and Dragons. Good game for me, to be honest.
I'm gonna go Dragons 1-12.
I'm gonna go Para 1-12.
This will be a good game, but
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
Dragons lost last week. They'll win this week.
yeah, it's the
Dolphins.
mediocrity.
Dolphins and Broncos.
Come on, Broncos. Broncos
reckon?
1-12.
You reckon?
Katoni Stags time, bruh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos 1-12 as well. I don't know.
Payne Haas back,
When I
apparently.
see Adam Reynolds and Payne Haas in that team, brother, I feel a bit safer. Flaxy.
Suncorp Stadium, Broncos home ground, even it's away game. Broncos 13 plus.
Yeah, you just extended the podcast by 20 minutes.
hey, how does it feel, Dolphins, you dogs? How does it feel?
What do you mean? How does it feel?
Because now they know what it feels like to be the
Home away from home?
the home team that's away from home.
They're still going to play 5 minutes away from
Fucking
their
rats.
Sharks and Warriors. Good game as well.
yeah,
You remember
they
this comeback game that was this last year? Shaun Johnson for the Warriors.
What?
Remember this game?
Yeah. But I remember this game round 1 when we were at Thingo.
Oh yeah. We're having dinner.
No, we were at what's this? I can't believe Theo Von, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we missed the 2 games. We missed them losing to the Storm and missed the
that was-
comeback.
that was a good night.
Yeah,
That was a good night. That was a funny night, bro. Theo Von's the funniest. I'm gonna go Cronulla. 1-12, bro.
Yeah, I
Tough
don't know
game.
what's going on with this. So RTS is missing. Pompey might be missing, and if they're missing the centers, I think I'm gonna go with Sharks 1-12.
Sharks 13 plus.
All right.
Play Bunty in the centers.
Newcastle and the Titans. Second last game of the round.
I'm gonna go. Oh, where?
McDonald Jones.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Newcastle 1-12. Dan's not gonna be running that much this week.
I think the Titans will win this one. I don't know why.
I think they will too, but
I don't know why, bro. But Gagai and that, like, they've looked so good.
Well, they look dead.
Yeah.
They looked.
The Titans, yeah.
The Titans look like
They're
they
over
didn't
it.
care anymore.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Flexi.
Knights 20 plus.
Yeah.
They've actually been decent the last month.
Shout out, I reckon Knights win this straight up.
Yeah.
Well, remember,
They've
this is
actually
a
been
game-
decent, and they have to win it.
They have to win this game, so that's a big game for them.
All right.
And they have to win it for their coach's job, apparently, because I think he's got a clause in his contract.
They don't want to finish 12 or something because they
Yeah,
lose this
yeah.
thing. I don't know. I think they probably want to get rid of him anyway.
I don't think the players do, but
Chooks and Raiders.
I'm going to go Chooks 13 plus. I'd love a Raiders upset.
Shout out to Elliot Whitehead as well. It was his last home game last week, which was
They needed subtitles because they didn't hear what he said.
What a legend, bro. He's so sad.
I was watching sub.
Well,
I
he's,
didn't know what-
he's an actual legend, bro. I love Elliot Whitehead.
He's him and Gutho, two whingiest captains, bro.
Yeah, they are. I get that. Boys,
But I don't know why he whinges to the referee because they can't
they can't
understand.
understand
what
anything. Flexi.
I'm going to go, look, this Raiders by 2.
Ooh, really?
Now you're just gonna get when they win.
Look, I know.
What's Haynezy gonna do first? As soon as they win, bro.
He's gonna
Haynezy,
tag
this is
Flexi.
a message for you, man.
50 sub.
You're going to finish 4th and we're going to verse the Sharks at bloody Shark
Look him in the eyes,
Park.
look him in the eyes, bro.
I'm going to look you right in the eyes, dead into your soul. Whoa, whoopsies. We're going to get you. Don't worry. Roosters, they're nobody.
You have no aura, Flax.
Gonna need our-
That was very seductive,
That was-
man.
that
Haynezy
was-
You know what I
asked for
need?
an
I got
number.
an erection.
I don't need aura.
Hey, baby.
Try these pills.
I don't need aura. I need results.
Oh, boys, that's it, man. Anything we want to do, I love you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask you this while we're here because I asked TikTok a question.
Go.
Every team, if they had to pick 18 players, all right. The Warriors can't pick Bunty, by the way, but in the Coliseum, fight to the death. Who wins?
What's in a Coliseum like that? Big
Yeah. You ever
okay.
watch Gladiator?
fight to the death, yeah.
Fight to the death. I picked Newcastle to win, bro. Newcastle, I reckon. In the
Oh, so
people,
if we're picking one team to fight in...
so imagine you throw all of the teams into like a battle royale, cuz. All right, who's coming out on top? No weapons. I said Newcastle.
Yeah, Hetherington.
Because Hetherington, Leo Thompson, Saifidi brothers. But the thing with the Knights that I give them is that even the weakest links are tough bastards. Like Tyson Gamble and Jackson Hastings and Tyson Frizzell. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Then they got Phoenix Crossland Brayley on the, because you know what I mean? Like, but there was a team that I overlooked a little bit too much.
Who?
And I overlooked them because the Roosters. Because the Roosters have two.
Yes.
They have two little rat halves.
Brendan Smith. Listen, Brendan
Smith.
Smith.
They got a hooker that's like a forward.
He's tough.
And they have Tedesco, who's like made of metal, and he's probably going to slip around everywhere anyway.
Yep.
But
Char'd. The
then they got Jared,
Terrell
Taylor
May,
Victor
Spencer,
Big Spence, Finn Diesel.
Then they got the Victor Radley, who loves to scrap.
Bees, and more bees, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. Lindsay Collins.
Oh, my God.
Because they're a big team. They got the Butcher brothers.
Newcastle have nothing.
No, because the Newcastle have Jack Hetherington, Tyson Frizzell, Kai Pearce-Paul, big unit.
Yeah, but like, it's
Greg,
not about size.
And then you come out, then you go out, and I think these two are a class above everyone else. Because if you go out wide and you got Daniel Tupou, you got Joseph Swadi'i, you got Joey Manu, cuz. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I think the
Then-
Roosters
but
are
then-
dogs.
but then you- but
Terrell
then-
May with that ready.
Yeah.
You got Jared Hargraves. Jared's not punching anyone. He's just at their neck, eating their heads off. Who do you got? Lindsay Collins is literally the what was it? The gladiator, the what's his name? The
Frankenstein.
Terminator. Cuz it looks like that.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. He just looks like a sick person, right?
Yeah, but
And
Greg
he's the nicest
Marju-
guy.
but
Have you watched Lindsay Collins' TikToks? He's actually
He has a TikTok?
Yeah, he's actually the nicest guy ever.
Really? I wouldn't have
He's
picked
actually
it.
like vibes, good partner, everything.
But then, then you go out wide for Newcastle. All right, then they got
They got Bradman Best.
Dane Gagai can throw hands, bro, because he knocked out my Pookie. Or didn't knock down, but he gave a flurry of punches to my Pookie.
Dom Young's,
bear.
you just know Dom Young's punching himself. Like
Dom Young is unco. Dom Young's stacking it, and you know,
he's
and
punching himself.
Yeah, like
He's eliminating himself
Yeah.
from the battlefield.
yeah, like because he's a big Englishman, big lanky Englishman, but they have a even more big. They have a bigger, lankier Englishman named Kai Pearce-Paul.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Who looks like a souped up Dom Young.
But he's a tank,
But
bro.
Greg Marju, bro. That's
Oh, yeah.
Greg Marju's like a full.
The speed dump. They are dodging cars. He's just going to dodge everyone off.
Because you can't hold down. Like, that's why I'm thinking. I still think, and they are a tough team. Because look at the finals run last year. They were just out. They were beating everyone by
Straight
toughness.
out, I wouldn't mind Penrith. Just two players from Penrith. Fisher Harris and Leora.
Yeah, that's
The Bash brothers.
and Brian Thorpe, bro.
And Liam Martin. Oh my
Liam
God.
Martin.
And Liam Martin. I'm so angry.
People were saying the
everyone.
Waz, and the Waz, all right, yeah, the Waz, but
The Waz
problem
too.
is Wade Egan, all right, he's He gets knocked. He
Darcy
gets
Lussick-
knocked out very
Kika already
easily.
got rid of Darcy Lussick
Yeah.
from the battlefield. I can already say that one.
Darcy,
happening.
Freddie.
Was it Freddie. Sorry,
Freddie.
Freddie.
There's 12 of them. There's 12 of
them. My bad.
But no, they got Chanzi, Montoya, Wateni. You know what I mean?
It's a good
But
question.
I'm still picking Newcastle
I'm gonna go with the
because you can't look. Bondi nerfs your toughness. That's just how it is.
That's
All right, if you
When
gotta
you're
live in
sipping lattes.
you gotta live in because you're gonna judge people living in Newcastle because it's every man for himself on walking the streets.
That's very true.
All right,
It's a
cuz.
lovely community. Let's not
Yeah.
get it wrong. It's a gorgeous
Every
community.
man for himself, walking the streets. All right,
Double down on the car.
3 hours away from anything cool. 2 hours away from anything cool.
Except for Dan. Dan's cool.
I said anything, not anyone.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
I'm just covering up for
Andrew
my boy.
Johnson's around the corner. No,
I'm just covering up for my boy.
Because the reason why any guy from Newcastle that makes it to the big times, where do they go?
Where?
Back to Sydney.
Yeah.
All right, even if they lived in Newcastle their whole life, they get a bit of dosh. Where do they go?
It's understandable.
Where do they go?
Straight
Sydney. But I'm telling you, bro, because we've seen how Dan and Bluey work, cuz that area, the longer you're there, the more tough you get.
Yeah.
All right. Because you living in Bondi.
So if
all
we're
right,
going-
you got Anita Gelato outside your door, cuz. All right. You got the beach. You got women weekend.
you got the rocks.
women weekend legs.
Okay, but
Alright.
you got the rocks as well, the rock pool, which is like all very
Alright.
influencer vibes.
Yeah.
All I gotta say
Newcastle's
is
got none of that shit.
Lattes,
Lattes. Lattes quinoa salad, cuz. You know for sure half those
Acai,
players are eating.
Fish, poke bowls.
Poke bowls. Because they got Anita Gelato. Because
they
I
got
wish. Because if I lived that close to Anita Gelato, I would be 300 kilos.
One more thing before we wrap this up. They have one guy with missing a finger. That's
That's
aura.
true.
That's aura.
true.
That's aura.
That's aura.
I'm locking that
Because
in.
he was
boys.
doing, because not a lot of people saw this, but I put the TikTok out. He was doing 1, 2, 3 after he got a hat trick. I'm like, yeah, but he can't do it with the other finger, the other hand. Can't do it with the other hand.
He went bold too, bro. That's us, man. Wrap it up. That's gonna be a good clip. That one, the fight one was a good question,
I
Freddie.
put a clip up today already, but we'll do it again.
I love you all.
I
Take
love
it
you all
easy.
too.
Thank you.
Yeah, Fox Adokar.
Up the dogs.
Up
and
the riff.
guys, make sure to come watch the stream on Friday. Hello Sports
Love
YouTube
yous.
channel. I love yous all.